Well, hello, Rose. Fancy meeting you here. Welcome to the Rockbridge Regional Library's Makers Club. Today, we are going to think about some art. We are going to think about abstract art. Do you know what abstract means? Abstract means that it doesn't take a form that you recognize. Like, if you were painting a cat, it wouldn't look like a cat. You couldn't make out what they are. They're just free form. It doesn't necessarily take a form. Anyway, there's lots of different types of abstract art, and the type we're going to talk about today is abstract art using circles. Please don't pour that yet. But soon we will be pouring it.
I just want to get on with it.
Fair enough. Okay, so there are some really, really awesome artists that use circles in their work, and as we go, we'll sort of talk about that. But the things that you will need to do this project are going to be watercolor paper. I did a half page because I don't really need to make a big, huge one, and watercolor paints, paintbrush, and water, of course, paint. And then you need some jars with circles. These are how we're going to make our circles. Now, if you don't have black paint, you can use a Sharpie. I'm just going to throw it around for your circles, too.
I'm going to use black paint and you're going to use Sharpie. And we'll see what it looks like.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
Well, we could do that, and then we know. So Rose is going to squirt some black paint in there and kind of make it into a... Yeah. Go in a circle with it so that that's probably enough. Now, what size circle are you going to make first? You've got 3 sizes here, big ones, little ones, or medium ones.
I'm just going to do one, just random ones and not tell you.
Okay, and I'm going to do random ones also with my Sharpie, which I hope is a good Sharpie. I'll check the back of it. Yeah, it's a good Sharpie. Okay, so I'm going to trace by holding down and going around. Now Rose is stamping. So let's see how my first circle. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, I'm going to do a few of these, I think. I don't know why, but I always like to do things in odd numbers. I'm trying to make
like a picture of
there's a napkin right
outside. But just with circles.
That's an interesting idea, using your circles to make a form that makes sense, like something we know.
Yeah, the one I just did. Well, actually, I'm not going to.
All right, well, surprise us. So I'm going to change my size. I'm going to go with a bigger one. I just realized that now yours has... I better use... Well, I have used these before you put paint on them. Yeah, I've done that one. And I'm about done with this one. But I think I will get one more little circle. There you go. Jar so that we can use that with a marker too. I also have this one that we can do. So I like to make my circles sort of intertwine with each other, because what we will do is once we're satisfied with our circles, we're going to watercolor each of the sections a different color. So that will be what comes next. So think about how you'd like to fill your space with circles, and then when you're ready, paint. Let's see. I feel one more to go. right, so I'm going to start with my watercolor now. I think I'm good. Whoa, I just stuck it straight in the black. That's all right. All right, I'm going to start with red. Now, if you're using paint to make your circles, something to keep in mind is, you know, the paint's wet. So when you are watercoloring, you know, you want to make sure you don't like smear your black paint all over the place. Unless, of course, that's the look you're going for, which it might be. Making just the circle stamps is fun on its own. Oh, look at that. I think I'm going to go for green. I'll do this big one in green. Anything goes here, obviously. Painting is relaxing and...
Is this washable paint?
Yes, it sure is.
Phew.
Do you like painting, Rose?
One of my favorite art things to do.
Oh, really? What is your favorite type of paint? Do you like the type that you're working with now, or do you like watercolor?
I like the type that we're using for.
Oh, the tempera paint.
Yeah, because I've never really been a big fan of watercolors because usually they're too bright, so usually I can't really see it that well.
You know, yeah, I know what you mean. Like, I feel like it takes some time to figure out, like, how much water do you need to get a decent yellow? You know, if the watercolors are super dry, then it's hard to get nice color out of them sometimes. So I agree. Sometimes watercolors can be hard, but I mean, just like anything, if you practice, you can figure it out. And I've discovered I had an old watercolor set that I was using before, and you know what? I think they expire because it really didn't work very well, even if I had a lot. I think
I did a little bit when you were at the doctor yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yesterday.
and what?
I was like, was that yesterday? It was yesterday.
And so I looked at it and it barely showed anything.
Yeah, these ones are better. These are a bit newer. I think they've only been used a couple times, so I think I'm having better results here. So if there's anybody out there, let me tell you a couple things while we're doing this. Number one, the library is officially open. We're offering curbside service, so that means that you can start going online and reserving books or calling the library and reserving books, and we are ready to give those books to you. So once you arrive...
This is mine, right?
Yes. Once you know that your holds are ready, you go to the library, you phone them up. There's a big phone number right there on the door. And...
What door?
In the library. And then there is a contactless handoff of your materials. And the other good thing to know is that when books are returned, they go into a 3-day quarantine before anybody even touches them. So the library is taking safety and health very seriously, and we are making sure that all of the materials are safe when they go back out. So that's super cool, and I'm excited about that. The other thing is Makers Club. This summer reading starts on June 15th, and this summer there's a theme. You know what the theme is, Rose?
Yeah.
The theme is Tell Your Story. So all of the Makers projects are going to sort of be related to that, and we're going to have information coming up very soon. I think, anyway, it'll be very fun, and we will be doing that for 6 weeks over the summer. working out the details now about the best way to do it, whether it be via a live situation or a Zoom or a sign up, etc. So we'll keep you posted on that very soon. Also, if you're a Storytime friend, Storytime will come back on June 15th too. Friday is our last Storytime for 2 weeks. And we're just getting planning and hey, that looks beautiful, Rose. Rose has decided to, can I say? No, I'll wait till she's done. What's your favorite color?
Everyone knows it's the color of your shirt.
Which is white?
No. Pink. And you can say that.
Pink. Yeah, my favorite color is blue, if you hadn't noticed.
Yeah, I noticed.
This feels like space. Like I think my circles are taking on a interstellar type feel.
What?
All right, I've got my backgrounds. Now my circles. Okay, purple. That's another favorite color of mine. I had for many years, I wasn't sure if my favorite color was actually purple or if it was blue. Turns out it's blue. I've settled on blue. I don't know why. Because it's the color of the sky, maybe. Why do you like pink so much?
Because it's pink.
That didn't help me out at all. Do you have a second favorite color?
Purple.
Hey, you know what?
And then it's
purple?
golden and then it's red.
Purple, golden, and then red.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. You know, if you think about these circles, you could make a Pokemon ball. That's just circles, y'all. Pokemon ball is just circles, y'all. I rhymed. That's pretty bad. Alright, what color do I do next? Orange. I haven't done orange. This is going to be a rainbow. Rainbows. Oh.
My water now kind of looks like a dark purple.
It does. Grape. Don't drink it.
No way. If I did, I probably would get sick.
It wouldn't be good. I mean, the paints are supposed to not be toxic, so I don't think it would really hurt you, but first of all, it wouldn't taste very good, I'm sure.
It tastes like this.
Well, if you put enough sugar in it,
If you put
don't do that at home.
never, ever, ever.
Do you have a favorite shape?
Heart.
Did you know that you can do this with something other than circles too?
You could do it with hearts.
If you have something that's a heart shape, you could do it with hearts.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm going for it. I'm going to do brown. Right there in the middle. So what are the what's going on around the outsides? Are those, where are those?
No, I'm not.
Oh, you're not talking about that. I'm just laughing because here we are and this is taking a long time. Good thing we did a half a sheet. Should I do black? I'm just going to do every color just because I don't want to leave any colors out.
I'm doing every color except for black and brown since I don't do.
But my black and brown, look how cool they look. It's got a nice earthy.
But I don't think my black and brown will look like that. Oh, now mine is turning into brown.
Yeah. Oh, you're watering?
Yeah.
So check out this circle art. Kandinsky. Or what about this one?
The Dixie.
That's by an artist called Robert Delaney. And then, of course, you've got these circles.
Mom. Guess what?
Circles within circles within circles.
Mom.
Yes.
In our class, I made one of them.
You did? In which class?
Our class.
I mean, like what? In first grade, kindergarten, preschool?
Kindergarten. Do you want me to go get it?
Do you know where it is easily? Because I don't.
No.
And I would say that's not where I I'm almost done. Are you almost done?
Almost.
I also see a teddy bear in mine. Like if that's his head and he's got 2 ears and that's his belly, I put a belly button right there. But I'm not going to.
I'm going to do one black, but just one. Actually.
Looks really nice, Rose.
I'm not gonna do just circles. I'm gonna do just one line.
Oh, excellent. Yeah. What should my very last color be? I've got one more square. I've got one more circle or shape.
Red.
Red. Okay. Red. Okay, guys.
Now I'm gonna tell what my name is. Wait.
If anyone out there.
Actually, now I'm not just doing.
Oh, I see. But you gotta finish it up. I mean, this is interesting because it's abstract on one hand because it doesn't look realistic, but it's also we understand what it is. It's it's a flower, so it's a little bit of both. Now, if anybody out there makes
The circles are sparkles. The circles are sparkles.
Nice. So
That's
it's
why I
just
didn't
sparkling
do
around
black.
there, huh? So if anybody else makes these circle abstract art, send me a picture. I'd love to see your creations. And you know what else? This could be a caterpillar. Look, that's one thing you can make. You can make a caterpillar.
Yeah, I see.
You can also challenge
I'll show you
yourself.
how it would be a caterpillar. This is the front, one of the front legs. And this is another one, and then this is body. This part is eye. This part's eye. And then the rest, these two are
Round antennae. Yeah, you could challenge yourself and be like, I'm going to make an animal out of only using circles and see if you could do it. Thank you for joining Makers Club Live. Keep an eye out with what's on the library's website and Facebook page because we'll have all kinds of summer reading activities and fun things for the kids. So keep an eye out for that. It begins June 15th. And your library's open. You can go check stuff out now. We'll see you next time, guys. Have a good rest of your week.
Bye.
Bye.
That was my mom. She made me do that. She made me.